Hey there, Ultizeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokémon Crystal version. In the last episode, we beat the Elite Four and are the new Johto champion. If it says so here, I don't know if it does. Either way, we got a lot of money and a lot of playtime and whatever. And then in this episode, if I'm not mistaken, Professor Elm is calling us. Hello, Ulti, I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Okay. Cool. High-level Pokemon doesn't always win. Here we go. Ulti, isn't it? Congratulations! As a special deal, a GS ball has been sent just for you. Please accept it. Put it in the key pocket. Please do come again. Okay. So that's an event that only gets activated in the Virtual Console version of Pokemon Crystal, which is what I'm playing. As well as Japanese events. And it only happens in the Goldenrod Pokemon Center. I guess you have to go up and downstairs or something? I don't know. This is not the lab. What do you got for me, Elm? Gonna give me the Cyndaquil? I called because I have something for you. See, it's an SS ticket. Now you can catch Pokemon in Kanto. The ship departs from Olivine City, but you knew that already, Ulti. After all, you traveled all over with your Pokemon. Give my regards to Professor Oak in Kanto. So, that sets up two basic things about the postgame, right there and now. Basically, the postgame in this game is just exploring Kanto. The entirety of Gen 1 is here if we go to Olivine. But first, Azalea is where we're headed. Because we have a mysterious event ball. And there's one guy who knows his ball is like no other. What is that? I've never seen one before. It looks a lot like a Pokeball, but it appears to be something else. Let me check it for you. I'm checking it now. Aha, I see. So. Well, we leave the GS ball with Kurt for an entire day, so we're not really going to be seeing that for a little bit. But it's an important thing to set up. So here in Olivine Port, Fast Ship Pier. So if we head over here, there are lots of Pokemon in Kanto. I wish I could go. Welcome to Fast Ship SS Aqua. Will you be boarding today? Yes, indeed. I flashed him. We're departing soon. Please get on board. Whoa, excuse me, I was in a hurry. My granddaughter's missing. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know. So, welcome to the SS Aqua. Remember way back when I initially evolved my Scyther into Caesar? This is where you get that item in order to actually be able to do that. Are you alone? Then let's battle. Which is why I've been saying, like, oh, I shouldn't technically have Caesar yet. But, whatever. Hiker No Land wants to battle, and he has a Sandslash. So what level are these guys going to be at? 31. That's not really that... That's not really what I expected. Alright, sure, I already had Dominance out, so sure. Should probably move him off the front. Just... you know, it'd be smart. Lots of money. Yada yada yada. Money? That's not money at all. Alright, Golem. This guy better not explode on my face. That'd be really rude of it. Magnitude. That's a decent amount. You know what, I want to get Philo some experience because, you know, I'm still trying to make him like me. Slowly but surely. Let's just kill this golem real quick. Oh boy. Alright. Easy peasy. Hiker No Land was defeated. That's too much to handle. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. Alright. Philo, you come out to front. Let's see what else we got in here. Because we are also still looking for a little girl. And whatever items we may come across. Here's your cabin. If your Pokemon are hurt, take a nap in the bed. That will heal them. That's convenient. Anything in the trash? Nope. There's a PC in here, though. If we need it. This is some really frantic music. Looks like there's stuff that might be over that way. Alright, you buddy, I'm cutting you out. You're gonna put on fire-breathing shows. Good for you. Expand your horizons. One other thing I should also point out, since I'm using Philo and stuff, is that I remembered I kind of looked up one thing about how friendship works, and the difference between Gen 2 and Gen 4. I think I see why, I'm taking so long to actually to actually get him to like me compared to how quick it was in Gen 4 in my Soul Silver playthrough. Because I had an Espeon in that by the time of the Elite Four. Definitely. So what I think is the main difference is actually walking around. Because in Gen 2, you get +1... Oh. Why, thank you, Delibird. You get +1 for every about 500 steps or so you take in Gen 2. In Gen 4, you get +1 about once every 100 steps or so. However, in Gen 4, it's a 50% chance of getting that +1. So, for about every +1 in Gen 2, you could easily get +5 by the time in Gen 4. So I think that's why it's such a significant difference. I don't know if I really want Takedown. So I think that's why I'm, like, struggling so much comparatively. Because it's taken a lot longer. And that's kind of it. Also, he's fainted a lot. That doesn't help me. Hey, a new Pokemon. Teddy Ursa. He's a little bear. That's about it, really. Has Teddy Ursa always had a crescent moon on his forehead? I don't ever remember that being a part of his design. But there it is. Clear as crystal in crystal. Maybe it's just an early crystal design thing, or maybe it's just something I don't know. Oh well. And here we have Phanpy, the pre-evolved form of Donphan. We've already seen Donphan, but not a Phanpy. I'm kind of out of things to say. So we'll just kill it. I guess while I'm kind of just hanging out and killing guys, I can talk about one thing that I've been kind of realizing, and that's like, it relates to grinding and how I'm going to be needing to do some grinding in the future for these games. Oh, hello, I still can't find my granddaughter. Oh, okay. So you're just that guy. Grinding is a stupid thing in RPGs. I think most people can kind of agree with that. Like, in an RPG, it's kind of understandable why it happens, but at the same time, it's really just like, oh, you can't proceed because you just need better numbers, and you can only get numbers by dealing with random encounters, so you just kind of sit around and fight the same things over and over again until you are good. And, like, that's frustrating and tedious and repetitive, and it's not very interesting in a gameplay sense. So it stinks, and most people are not fond of it. Okay, we can't go down there. Are you the buddy? He probably appears in a room that we've already visited. So, grinding is annoying, and later Pokemon games tended to try and avoid it by making one item a bit more useful, and that item is the experience share. The experience share, in these early games, you put it on one Pokemon, and then when another Pokemon battles, a little bit of that experience gets sent to the Pokemon with the experience share on, which then helps them level up. In future games, it becomes more of a thing of like, this Pokemon is... When one Pokemon battles, every other Pokemon on the team gets experience. And they often get given a bit early on as well. So a lot of people have tended to say, like, the 3DS Pokemon games are super easy, and why would you ever play them? Like, oh, goddamn, they're so easy. And it's like... Which got me thinking, like, what's a good way of, like, conveying there's still a difficulty? But not making it still grindy. And that's when it hit me. Difficulty modes. More specifically, having Pokemon levels that you encounter be relative to you and your highest level Pokemon on your team. Basically, the way I feel it, I can see that kind of working out is, an easy mode would have the Pokemon that you encounter all be around your lowest level team member, give or take like 2 or 3 levels. Normal mode would probably have all the Pokemon you encounter be around your highest team level, give or take 2 or 3 levels. And then finally, hard mode would have all the Pokemon that you encounter be like 5 to 10 levels ahead of your highest level Pokemon. And you could like select that right from the very beginning of the game, depending on what you want. And you might be able to change it at any point in the game if you really so desire. And that way you could just have the kind of difficulty that you want. Grinding would be a thing of the past, because no matter how much you grind, the Pokemon you encounter would still be relative to your level. And I think that would ultimately be what people want to see. Hell, I mean, even if you don't get the... even if you don't get, like, the... Even if you start with normal mode or whatever, and you're struggling, then you can go to easy mode. If you start with normal mode and you're like, wow, this is really easy, you can go to hard mode and just keep having fun and having more challenging battles. And I think that's, like, there's something to be said about that kind of accessibility and interest. So I think that would be good for Pokemon to start using. So yeah, I just thought that was an interesting thing to talk about. It's something that I that popped into my head recently, and I thought, I don't know, it's a worthwhile discussion to have. Alright. Well, we got this guy here to talk to. Gonna be a battle when I'm on my break. Alright. Well, you're gonna get cut too, because we don't need you. Win or lose, his break is over. Back to work, bucko. And hey, it's a little girl. I'm so bored. Want a battle? This may or may not be the little girl we're looking for, but it's a little girl nonetheless. Picnicker Deborah wants to battle, and she has a Seeking! That reminds me of my Seeking that I have not existed with yet. Poor guy, he's just kind of sitting in the... Actually, sure, she's just sitting in the box, all alone, not really sure what the hell is going on, or why she exists in the first place. It's a sad, sad life being... Am I right, or am I right? I hope I got that name right. It's very possible I didn't. Okay, yep, you've made your point. You've made your point. Multiple times. 4 times, in fact. Okay. GG. Violet grew to level 43. That did not. Yow, you're too strong. You're too strong! And down there. One signal cabin over here. Looks like the little girl made it to the captain's cabin. Captain, play with me, please. I'm bored. I want to play more. Hi, will you play with me? Oh, Grandpa's worried about me? I have to go. I have to go find Grandpa. Grandpa, here I am. I was playing with the captain and this big girl. Ulti, was it? I heard you entertained my granddaughter. I want to thank you for that. I know, I'd like you to have this. Metal coat. That's what you evolve status with. Or Onyx, or Scyther in general. Alright. And with that, we're done with the SS Aqua. Yay. You came from Johto? I hear many rare Pokemon live over there. Sorry, you can't board now. Yeah, I know, it's pretty late, in fact. That cruise took all night. The fast ship sails on Wednesdays and Sundays every week. Huh. I'm playing this on a Sunday. That's pretty coincidental, I must say. I did not know that that thing was a weekly thing. Anyways, welcome back to Vermilion City. We still need goddamn Cut to get to the gym. Alright. Over many years, Diglett dug a large tunnel. Oh yeah, Diglett Cave. We never even went there in my original Blue playthrough. Alright. Pokemon Fan Club! Yep, where is the Pokemon Center here? Up? Is it up? Yeah, here we go. Alright. We now have Vermilion in our places we can fly to list. I don't believe you can fly from Kanto to Johto. You have to fly from Kanto to Kanto places, and so on and so forth. You have some badges I've never seen before. You got them in Johto. Yep. And I am, however, gonna be trying to go for some Kanto badges. So why don't we start off with going to Vermilion Gym. As soon as I get friggin' Farron out so I can cut down that tree without needing to do something else. I'm not even... You know what? Future Ulti, don't even bother changing the sidebars. Like, I'm getting rid of Pharaoh as soon as I complete this gym. I don't care. I'm just lazy, and Origi's not going to be useful here. In the slightest. Okay. Classic Vermilion Gym. Let's fight these trainers. Lieutenant Surge recognized my potential with electric Pokémon. Think you can beat me? Now, here's something cool. The music we get is a remix of the original theme. It is just really cool how all this kind of works. Do. And luckily for me, I've got my digging strategies, which is why I put Dominance out in front. Time to murder everybody. So, yeah. I guess we can just kind of chill out and enjoy this music for a little bit. Because I like that it's a cool music track. The kind of unfortunate thing, from what I remember at least, of Soul Silver's version of Kanto, it might be the same here. The Pokemon that you fight from trainers and stuff aren't really appropriately leveled. Like, you'll notice that we just got done with the Elite Four, which is like level mid-40s, and here, now we're like fighting early 30s, and it's like, that's not... It's not very interesting or challenging, comparatively. And from what I remember, it doesn't get too much better. That could change in Crystal. I don't know. It's possible. We'll see. But it is a bit disappointing from what I remember. We'll see what happens, ultimately. And either way, it's still gonna be a little bit of decent experience. And experience is something I'm gonna need. That's for sure. To put it into perspective, the amount I'm gonna need to grind through is approximately, like, 30 more levels from here. If I want to do what I want to do. So that's gonna be a thing. Alright. Let's cut you and the other guy up there out. So, I realized something kind of stupid, and that's that, I can surf around this bush. I didn't need to get rid of Origi at all. So, Origi's back anyway. All the trainers are dead, so... Oh, there's no trash can puzzle anymore. Okay, that's really easy. Hey, you little tyke! I have to hand it to you. It may not be very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. When it comes to electric Pokemon, I'm #1. I've never lost in the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I did my enemies in war. Are you forgetting the time when another person by the same name as me kicked your ass 3 years ago? Alright, starting off with Raichu this time. And he's level 44. That's actually a decent level Pokemon. I'm proud of you, Surge. I'm proud of you. You're not like your trainers at all. However, I should be able to still kind of wreck you guys with Dig. That paralysis kind of stinks. As does hitting that thunder. This should kill. Alright. Gonna get a lot of experience, grow level 48. Gonna use an Electrode. I think I'm gonna have to switch out just because the paralysis isn't gonna be perfect. And honestly, other Pokemon could use the experience anyway. Plus, also, I'm kind of wary of things like Electrodes. They could always explode. You never know. Man, I remember when Satis was fast. But here he is getting outsped. That's a shame. I mean, I guess they are electric types, but even non-electric types have been outspeeding him a lot. Can use Magneton. I'll stick with Satis, honestly. Well, I outspeed the Magneton. Oh, that's just rude. It's rude. You're a rude dude. Ha! Don't use Zap Cannon me. Come on. Great, he's got better accuracy now, I think. How bad is this gonna hurt me? That's kinda bad. Alright, I gave him a Paralyzed Cure Berry. I completely forgot about that. I was mainly curious about that because, like... I don't know, I was just kinda curious about that. That's the best I got, I was curious. I wanted to see how that would do. I'll stick with Satis. They know Swift, which keeps making them... which isn't really that useful, relatively, all things considered. So I think the Raichu was really the only worrisome thing here. And he has an Electabuzz. Okay, that's something different. Yeah, here's his toughest Pokemon. Certainly a far cry from his team way back in the day. Ouch. That hit. Special defense rose. Interesting, okay. Oh, come on! Your accuracy's lowered! Thunder is already like a 70% chance of hitting. Alright, well... I don't want Philo to die, so even though he's got the accuracy lowered, I'm just not gonna take that chance. Ugh. Thunder hurts. Thunder really does hurt. It's a super strong move. It's like 120 power or something. Maybe even more. Okay, Fire Punch is not what you want to use, apparently. Come on! 2 sand attacks and 70% chance and you hit it twice in a row? That's some good luck. And with the paralysis. Oh, right, Light Screen. Well, no, Fire Punch is physical. Raiden's not doing a whole lot. Let's see if I can poison. That didn't work. Alright, Raiden's dead. Great. Gotta love it. Let's see what Sokka can do. I know this is kind of not a great idea, but... meh. I'm gonna rely on it missing. Okay, it's probably gonna... yep, Hyper Potion. Saw that one coming. Okay, one more strength and we'll be good. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. This might have been a bit of a long episode. I apologize if it was. Shouldn't be too hard in the future to make shorter episodes. Or just do a lot in the episodes. You sure are strong. You get the Thunder Badge. Yay! Thunder Badge increases Pokemon's speed. Consider it proof that you defeated me. You wear it proudly, here. Sure thing, Surgy boy. Alright. So, with all that in consideration, next time on Let's Play Pokémon Crystal version, we're going to be exploring more of Kanto. Because we got stuff to do and places to see and people to fight and kill. It's only fitting, really. Alright. I'm just curious about one other thing, and how do I see? It doesn't show like the other badges. That's weird. Oh well. Alright. See you guys next time.